Hello everyone, my name is PauLInstaMyooin, and we're back with another edition of Pokemon Y Shiny Hunting. This will be episode 622. We're going to be shiny hunting for Rotom since it's Tuesdays. So, pretty much, yeah, in Pokemon Y, well, I think it's both X and Y, on Tuesdays, in the Lost Hotel, the Shaking Trash Bins, it could have Rotom. So, pretty much how you would do that, you go to a Shaking Trash Bin, and you save before it, and pretty much you just keep going that until you get like Pokemon encounters, because it's not always Pokemon encounters. It's like sometimes it says, "Oh, a shadow is lurked out," and it reaches in your hand and it gives you an item. So, it takes a process. So anyway, and then of course it's only on Tuesdays. I mean, you can change the date on your system, but I don't know if that actually works really well with games like Pokemon, like the physical, actual, legit games. Maybe it does, but anyways, I just save it for like real life Tuesdays, and then yeah. But anyway, so assuming that I can only get one Rotom from this, either catching it, killing it, or actually running away and then saving, I will just be saying the name for the basic form, not having it transformed at all. I will be calling it based off the shiny color. It's pretty much like a strawberry applesauce color. That's what I would think shiny Rotom looks like. And I've seen the shiny before, like I just looked it up. That's how I just like know. So yeah. But anyways, so pretty much I just thought of the basic name Straw Tom. That's what I'm just gonna call it whenever I find it. Hopefully do catch it. Um, but anyways, yeah. So the topic for this episode is by me. It is about Super Mario World. It's pretty much what was the most annoying and or hardest level that you've gone through that game, and did you defeat it? There's a lot of levels. If there was ever a really annoying one, I would have to say one of the ghost levels. Not the last one, because that one is like decently easy if you know where to go. But I don't know. It's like I think the ghost house right before the last one. I think it's that. I think that's the one I was really like having a tough time with. Oh no, it was the sunken ship. That's what it was called. It was literally called the Ghost Sunken Ship, and that one was so hard. Like the water physics, and then you try to dodge the ghosts. I mean, the basic Yoshi ones, I'm guessing they're like dinosaur or something like that, ghosts. Um, they're kind of easy if you know how to do their pattern like that. But when you get to the big room, like far into the level, you actually have to go through boos, and they like disappear, and then after a few seconds, they come back, and they're like a swarm of them, and you have to get perfect with like going between them and stuff. And yeah, it's so tough. So that sunken ghost ship's definitely the hardest level in that whole game for me personally. And I did beat it because, of course, if I got through it, then that's how I beat the game. But yeah, it was tough. So I'm curious to know if you even care about the game, of course, at all. What would your hardest level, just any of that hardest or annoying level be in that game for you? Did you pass it? So I'm just curious to know. But anyways, I left off talking last episode about what was I talking about? I don't even know. Something about me. Oh, I guess just the reason, yeah, why I wasn't coming back early yesterday like I planned to, because on Sunday night I didn't actually stay up all night with my best friend. I just fell asleep at like, well, I didn't fall asleep. I told him, I was like, my eyes are like so heavy, I gotta go to sleep early. So I wanted to make it up to him by staying up, not staying up, by hanging out with him later on Monday. Usually, like I said, I would stay up all night with him, and then I would go back the next day, which would be Monday, really early, whenever they can drop me back off. So yeah, that's why you didn't see anything on Mondays. That's why today's like especially busy, because I gotta make up for the 2 days that I missed plus today's. So it's gonna be tough, and then plus, like I said, 10-hour Tuesday is gonna be like even more crazy. So yeah. But anyway, so today what I did so far, I just, I didn't stream it all yet today because I was making up for the stuff like the videos for YouTube. I made 2 image memes, those were pretty easy. The video meme wasn't that hard at all either. It was just the fact that the video meme, the episode, what's going on here, episode 12 I'm pretty sure it was, and it got blocked in all countries, just like my episode 11. So yeah, I had to spend, I think, about 2 hours doing that whole secret code thing. I mean, it's like easy to get it if you're in Kayla's Discord server. That's my teammate. Uh, yeah, but anyway, it's easy to get in that because I just posted it in the anime channel, so you can easily find it there. But if not, you kind of have to really do a hunt, and I just make this series called PauLInstaMyooin Puzzles for that reason, so that YouTube doesn't get remove it because they see like it in the description and stuff, and just like obviously if you put links like that where it's breaking the rules anyway, they're gonna know most likely. Maybe not right away, but they'll eventually know. So that's why I do this whole thing where it's like it takes a long time, but the way how I do it is just like extra safe for people like that are able to hunt for it if they don't have access to my teammates' Discord server. Um, Even so, it's just that, and then plus the research on the research on the Pokemon wasn't that bad. It was just that the whole thing, my first one, that surpassed 3 for like when I do an evolution, I mean like a Pokemon, I make sure to do the whole evolution like in a row because I'm doing it in a row in the Pokédex. I'm almost finished with Generation 1. It's called PauLInstaMyooin's personal best opinions. But anyway, yeah, I did that. I did all that, recorded, uploaded all that stuff, and finished that already. That's why it took decently long. But that's not the main reason why I am like finally getting done so late. It's because today, I actually went and bought a tripod, and it's an amazing tripod. It's so amazing. And you're probably thinking, well, Paul, if you have a tripod, then why are you still using this setup? Well, let me explain to you. So, I literally went all the way to Walmart. I walked there. And I brought my Kindle with me, brought my wallet, stuff like that. And I also was wearing my Organization 13 coat and cape form, and brought my umbrella with me, just in case, because this summer has literally been the opposite of what summer has been. It's been hot when it wasn't raining, but it like rained pretty much the whole summer so far. So I didn't want to take any chances because, like I had said, I had my Kindle on me. I wanted to bring it with me to make sure to ask the person that I like, the checkout person, to ask them if it would fit in the tripod. And pretty much it's like my Kindle's not that huge. It's like, I want to say, if I had my hand out, it would be like, that would be like the size of the Kindle, but obviously it would be like squared out in rectangles and stuff. But yeah, anyway, so the guy, he was like, yeah, that definitely fits, because it said the tripod, believe it or not, even though it was only $32, I got it at Walmart. It was rounded to 32. It was $31.90 something cents. I just gave him 32 and I let him keep the change, because I just don't like keeping change on me, because it'll most likely just fall anyway. If I ever would keep change, it would just be like to give to someone, just like, because I just don't like having change. I just don't. But anyways, yeah. So I got that, and I got all the way back home. It took I would say, I left about like 7ish, so when I came back at like 9, so it took a few hours. It wasn't that bad, but I was really sweaty when I came home, and I was just setting everything up for the whole tripod thing. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so excited that I have a tripod finally. And if you're wondering how I got all that money, actually last night when I was coming back from my neighbor's, because usually I like talk with her for a while until she feels like going to sleep, which that's like at 11, so yeah, I came back around that time. And I was just checking my computer and stuff like that for, to do the whole disability thing. And then I just happened to see on Facebook my best friend's sister. She was like, hey, she was like referring to her mom. She's like, hey, mom left you a surprise in your suitcase. And I was like, oh, okay. And then I was just like saying I was just reading it now because when I got home, it was at like 6:30ish, 7ish. When I got back, I literally worked out. Well, I mean, I put away all my stuff first, then I worked out, and then I went to the bathroom, and then I literally went over to my neighbor's house. And then, well, like I said, I stayed there until like 11:20ish. So yeah. So anyways, when I got back, I just was like, oh, what is this surprise gonna be? And then it was $30, and I was like, holy crap! And I had $3 already saved, and so I only have $1 now because, like I said, it took $32 to buy that tripod. So I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so lucky, so fortunate. And then when I finally got back, so this is the sick joke right here. So I go to set everything up for the tripod, have it all set up, and then the thing that holds the device to have it holding on the tripod, it is just small enough to where my Kindle won't fit in it. So yeah, that kind of defeated the whole purpose of me for now getting that tripod, because I wanted to have my Kindle held up by it. So that didn't work, but I was like, wait a second, there's two other cameras in the house. Um, the last time I hung out with my best friend, his mom gave me this blue little camera. It was really, it was like one of my earliest videos. It was, I believe the exact one was called New Capture Helper on my channel, on my YouTube channel for Pokemon Y. It was Octillery. So anyways, yeah. Um, so pretty much, I recorded the video with that camera, and it was like really bad. The lighting was horrible, and it was like, I mean, it was limited, like how long you can usually record, like how with my Kindle these days, but it was just really bad. I was just rather just using my Kindle for that kind of stuff, so I just like gave it to my mom to say, she's like, oh, you can, I was like telling her you can sell it, because back then, it was like, well, I mean, even now we're still, you know, decently poor, but it was like back then we were like, something was happening and we had to like sell some stuff to make money, so I just told her that she could have that camera because I literally wasn't going to use it most likely. I was like, you can have it and you can like sell it, hopefully you can make money from it. And she never was actually able to, because I guess just people don't take cameras these days, even with the SD card in it, so it's like whatever. So anyways, when I went to go try it, and like it fit and everything in the tripod, but it literally just said lens obstructed and it would shut off. So it was literally useless. It would turn on and everything, it was like powered, but you couldn't record with it. So that defeats the whole purpose of that. But then I was like, oh wait, my mom has her own camera. And this was like a camera from like way back in the day when I was like really young that she had. And it takes the big SD cards, the original SD cards, like how the Wii takes. So anyways, yeah, it was amazing. It worked perfectly fine. It was able to record for 43 minutes total footage, so I was like, holy moly. It was good, but the thing about that is, my computer doesn't have a huge SD card reader. It has a micro SD card reader. And there's no cord or anything to where I can plug it into my computer from the camera to pass it over to my computer. So I literally couldn't use it. My youngest sister has a computer that has an SD card reader on that, but I literally don't like depending on people that like, especially just like someone I know who's not always gonna be wanting you to let you borrow your stuff. Like I understand that, but it's just, it really sucks that I literally can't use that tripod until I get, let me let you know what I'm going to be saving up for. So I'm going to be saving up for a smartphone. And it's not for the reason that you're thinking of. I'm not just getting it just to try to, because I even if I did, I don't have the money right now to pay for like the data thing, to where that means that you can just have a phone that wherever you are, if you have data plan and pay for it like a month, once a month, or once, however that works, the data thing, you literally can use the internet from wherever you are, as long as you're not too far out of where you're supposed to be, like in the region or something, or in the state, or in something like that, or in the country. So anyways, yeah, so that's just usually how cell phones work, because smartphones and stuff, you have a data plan, and then your data gets used up, and that's how you like get paid and stuff. I mean, not get paid, you have to pay, and yeah, that's how that works. So anyways, I've never really had my own phone before that actually worked like that, and just in general, so it's going to be a new experience when I finally do get it, and it's actually decently cheap. The reason why I'm trying to get it is because that's going to be my new recording device. I'm trying to get a smartphone. I've already found one on Amazon. I put it in my save to later. It costs, I would say, about $60. It probably, even though it says free shipping, I believe it's going to have tax and stuff. Unless it doesn't, then it's going to be $58.99. I believe that's the exact price. So it pretty much, what I'm trying to look for is a smartphone, because it'll be able to, use the internet like the Kindle, and I really want to make sure it can use the Twitch app, download the Twitch app, and so I can stream. And have a decent amount of space where I can actually record and and have like a cord to pass onto my computer to upload, and then I'll like clear off the the storage like from the videos that were on the phone after I've uploaded to YouTube. So that's my plan. That's what I'm going to save up for the next recording device. And yeah, it's going to take a while because yeah, I don't know when I'm going to be getting like free money like that. And my plan is actually now when I get just money for, because I was making like kind of a vow with myself. I'm hoping my neighbor really comes through and like offers me jobs and stuff, because she like does really well for herself. She's retired, but her husband like works a lot, and she's pretty much I don't want to say rich, but like she's like doing really well for herself. But yeah, and she knows that I have health problems and stuff. She's given me some jobs in the past, but not like major payday stuff and not like constant work. But anyways, yeah, so I'm hoping that'll be a thing, because what I'm going to be working on, since obviously my birthday only happens once a year, I'm going to have a list of things that I want to buy that is not work related, that is for me personally, and I can choose to like, add it to like content creating, but it's mainly going to be for me, like for my enjoyment. So what I wanted a Nintendo Switch. It can be the basic one. I would personally go for the gray one because I love the color black. You all know that if you know me. And then a bunch of games, even some games that aren't even out yet, to pre-order them. So pretty much, it's gonna come to around $1,000. The little list that I'm gonna try to get. So yeah, I'm gonna be doing that when I make money like that. I'm not gonna I'm going to keep doing that until that list is complete. And it's not a huge list, like I said. It's just the thing that is, the Switch alone costs $299. And then some of the Switch games are pretty cheap, like one of them being Scribblenauts Mega Pack, which is like I think $20 or something. And some of the other ones are like really cheap as well. But most of them, even pre-owned, they're like almost $60. And there's a lot that I want, and just the things that I really think are going to be fun, and just ones that I believe that I want to try. Because now that I'm getting back in the whole platform thing, I've gotten stuff on that list like Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, Super Mario Odyssey, New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe, stuff like that. And then I've got ones that I personally would definitely love that I've never actually, well, I mean, those ones I don't think I've ever played before either yet, no. But ones like, mainly I really want to switch for Pokemon Quest, believe it or not. That one game that's free, that came out like 1 or 2 years ago. I just really am in love with that game so much. And, I mean, that's kind of another reason why I was going to plan on getting another, like, tablet type thing again, eventually, whenever I had, like, extra spare money. But now I actually have another, and now I just have a good reason now to get that, because now it's going to be my new recording device that I want to, have for much better things. Because I have the tripod already. The tripod is amazing. It's just I don't actually have anything to, hold inside it yet. That actually works for me. So, yeah. But anyways, yeah, that, and then a bunch of other free games like Warframe, and then even one of the new games that I personally didn't put on my combination of love list. But yeah. Real quick, I'm going to be checking something. Okay, yeah, what the heck? Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm such an idiot. Take a guess what I did. Instead of putting 7 p.m., I put 7 a.m. And this was an extra minutes. Okay, whatever. Well, I'll be ending off episode 622.